Hi, I'm Amy Wolf with VUCast. It's a moment in time that has changed each of us and our country forever. This week, Vanderbilt is honoring those killed a decade ago and sharing thoughts from those forever impacted by the September 11th attacks. Vanderbilt View editor Joan Brazier and photographer Daniel Dubois share some Vanderbilt stories from 9/11.
The morning of September 11th was like any other morning.
I was working at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
I was in a meeting.
Born in Manhattan.
I was teaching a class here at Vanderbilt.
I was a sophomore at Vanderbilt. I lived in a Mayfield.
It does seem like yesterday.
It was my daughter's first day of kindergarten. We're standing outside waiting to be going in with our children. We heard a noise. So all of the parents kind of looked up, and I remember us all kind of looking, going, that was a weird noise. And I looked up further and saw the first bloom of smoke. Proceeded to get released to go inside, let our children go, and to come back out, and we're driving to go back around to our block where we live, and all we could see was the smoke coming out of the tower. And all these papers are coming and landing on our car and stuff, and I go, this isn't good. I don't know that you process everything right away, because you don't know how bad it is or whether it was just an accident. And we've never been attacked, so attack wasn't in our mind at that point in time. A tragic event had occurred. Something had crashed into the building as far as we were concerned. So we went home, and neighbors are all out. We're all assessing. Found out that the tower had been hit by the plane shortly after the second plane hits. What does that mean? What do we do? Where do we go? Who's where? Whose family's where? What do we do about the kids? We're all standing outside, and I remember standing there, and the tower fell. You heard it and felt it. We felt like we were completely under attack. I think school's safe, but I don't know what's safe right now. I said, I'm gonna go get the girls now. We need our babies.
Felt like a normal day. I think it was a Tuesday. I was in Spanish when we heard this big sound, and it kind of sounded like a car backfiring. I went to the window when it was first happening, and we saw the buildings on fire. And we were already kind of panicking at this point. We got the announcement that we needed to evacuate. We heard another sound, electricity flickered. We were really scared at that point. We felt like we were being attacked. By the time we had come out, the towers had fallen already. All I saw was a big dust cloud that was coming towards our building. When I got out, we joined hundreds of people just evacuating lower Manhattan on West Side Highway. A lot of businessmen in suits covered in dust. I saw firemen who were asking us for water bottles to wash people's eyes out. I remember seeing all this dust, but not being really sure why there was all this dust. It was really surreal. It wasn't so panicky. It was strangely calm. I remember being scared, but I don't remember being panicked. The whole city smelled like burning, like it was like a big fire had just come through everywhere.
Memory serves a kind of therapeutic role, a way of putting closure. We remember the dead, their anniversaries, and in doing that, we bring a kind of healing to ourselves. So you can look at the 10th anniversary of 9/11 as an opportunity to remember and heal and move forward. It reminds us of our common humanity. It reminds us of our common citizenship. It reminds us that even though these people were, in a sense, strangers to us, in another and very important way, they weren't strangers at all, and we felt their loss as if we knew them personally.
Life changed in New York. We saw it every single day. The first time I flew over and I looked down, you feel like you lost something. You just lost something. It's hard. If you weren't family before in New York City, this made us family.
You can read more 9/11 remembrances from Vanderbilt students, faculty, and staff in this month's Vanderbilt View and on vanderbilt.edu/VanderbiltView. Share your stories on Vanderbilt's official YouTube page. To see a list of lectures and ceremonies being held, go to vanderbilt.edu, search 9/11.
I tell you what, you guys pumped me up. That was awesome. I'm Sean.
The Commodores football team received a motivational talk from the U.S. Army's esteemed 101st Airborne Division.
Can I get a hooah? Hooah. Hooah. So when you hear hooah, it's that guy that stands up, that's ready to take a hit for the team, that's ready to lead the team into that firefight, to look the enemy in the eye, get that steel in your gut. That's what it's about. So when we say
watch the full speech on vanderbilt.edu, search Sean Davis. And if you're looking for more inspiration, check out this take on the Commodore Creed.
Never underestimate your opponent.
Work on your weaknesses
Until they become your strong point.
your strong points.
Remember that a great effort is usually the result of a great attitude.
A great attitude.
Dedicate yourself to a mighty purpose.
Win with humility. Lose with grace.
Ignore those who discourage you. Work to improve your moral
And spiritual strength as well
as your physical one.
Watch the full video on VUCommodores.com. The campus is abuzz with activity again and a new crop of first-year students. Commons video blogger David Sanchez shot this video of the class of 2015. It's a photo becoming one of the great new traditions for Vanderbilt freshmen. And here's another cool twist. If you click on the 2015 image on the Vandy homepage, you can actually zoom in to see the whole class face by face. Think the Commodore is hiding in this pic? For VUCast, I'm Amy Wolf.